It's continuing coverage of Appleton-Parkersburg basketball here inside the South Hardin Gym. Falcons win it 81-57 over the Tigers. Joining me right now is head coach Aaron Thomas, and we've got a little bit of a special occasion to talk about here in just a sec. Do want to ask about just the game as a whole here at first. A night where you guys kind of started a little bit slow. South Hardin had you guys behind the eight ball a little bit there, but holy cow, what a second quarter that was to really take control.
Yeah, and they're a very good basketball team. They're physical. They got guys who can shoot it and score it. And so we knew early, like I didn't like our pace early. Like they were dictating that, and we were getting back cut. They cut probably better than anybody we've played. And I thought the second quarter we made some good adjustments to get into our matchup. So I thought that part was much better. We didn't get back cut. We walled up, and then we started making shots. I think we hit six threes, and I think an 18-0 run. And then from there, we just kind of kept building. It was a lot of fouls, so I think we have a little more depth than they did, and that helped. With two posts, we can go back and forth. Dolash is a handful, but he had to sit with those fouls. But I really liked our intensity and effort. The fact we got to 80, 81 or whatever was good against a very good team.
Not only that, you held them to just 3 points that entire second quarter as well. What can you say about that defensive effort in the second quarter there?
Yeah, we just dug in and played more assignment style. When we were in the help side, we weren't, just first half we were just kind of just lost almost a little bit and just kept getting back. And their credit, they were moving, and they established Dolash early. And we were able to I think we just locked in and concentrated a little more is really all. And then when you make a shot, that helps, gives you a little more juice on the defensive end.
Certainly, and big picture, it's another win. Your eighth in a row, moving to 18-3 here on the season, and we know that these games don't count toward the playoffs. But you and me talked before we started. You want to be playing well going into postseason play, and it seems like this team is, especially in the last three quarters, really firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, just Benny back and everybody just understanding their role maybe a little bit better or different. Because it's not he's going to take our most shots, and so that adjusts things. And I think our post players have just kept getting better. Charlie and Cole are in the kind of heck of a 1-2 punch in there. Solely Gavin Allen has been very good at the 4. Wes Shirk shoots it for us. So I think we've just established kind of our roles and our identity and the effort we've been guarding, and I think that's a big key and really rebounding the basketball. And just super proud of this group. To get to, we had a tough schedule with Benny out. To get to 18-3 is a really good job, and now we just got to finish it, Thursday at Hampton.
Just had a little bit of a celebration here because you celebrated a career win, number 400 in your coaching career between here and Union. Man, 400, that's a lot of W's, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm obviously getting older, J-Mo, but two, just been so blessed at both schools with great assistant coaches. And I can think of everyone. I'd like to thank them all by name. And I've had really good players who bought in. And to achieve something like that, it's not because of me. And honestly, probably the MVP of it all, the one person who's been a part of all 400 is my wife, Ellie. Just how supportive she is, the fact she lets me pursue my passions of coaching. When we first got married, she was helping me do the stats, watching games with us. And then as kids came, just her support. And it's not easy being a coach's wife. And so thankful for her and who she is, and every one of those victories is just as much hers as it is mine.
And not only were all your players there, your assistants, other people from the school, community members, just all there down to congratulate you. Just what did that moment mean down there to you?
It's just, like I said, special. And you kind of reflect just on who I've been able to coach, the coaches I've been able to coach with, and like I said, it's. You never really think. I don't keep track of that. Luckily, we have Dillard, because I would have had no clue. He told me before the year. I knew I was getting close to 400. Didn't know where, but what we've been able to do really the last 12 years. For me, special. Got 300th win with Gavin and Owen, and now to get the 400th in Trevin's senior year. So, we've won 100 games in 5 years, and to win 20 games for 5 straight years, average is just a great accomplishment. But I just thank all the guys and the coaches and great administrations I've been able to work with, and then most of all my wife.
You betcha. That hopefully a whole lot more to come here down the road. But closing out the regular season schedule, as you mentioned, Hampton-Dumont Cal on the road on Thursday. What's kind of your take on that game here initially?
Yeah, we'll watch tape. I got one of my assistants started on that. I know they got Brady Hart, who caused us all kinds of problems last year just with his size. And we just got to continue to play fast and defend and rebound. And that's going to be extremely important. And, figure out what we got to do against them. One day to prep. Work hard, play hard Thursday, take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then get ready for the postseason.
All right, that's AP head coach Aaron Thomas here on Radio on the Go Sports. Appreciate the time tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, J-Mo.